Hey, welcome back to my channel. Most games these days require you to dedicate tens of hours to finish even just their main stories. Games that have huge, sprawling open worlds filled with hundreds of side quests to do and secrets to find. And some of them can even see you spending into the hundreds of hours if you plan on 100%ing them. So it was an absolute breath of fresh air when I managed to fully complete TOEM in just one sitting. I'd just like to give a huge thanks to the folks over at Popagenda and Something we made for providing me with a review copy of the game. TOEM is a gorgeous puzzle adventure game where your main goal is to head off an adventure away from home to find and experience the infamous TOEM. As you progress through the levels, you'll come across a bunch of unique and quirky characters who need your help. The world of TOEM is made up of small, diorama-esque levels, each filled with local creatures and people to help. In order to move on to the next location, you need to collect a certain number of stamps to progress. These stamps can be obtained by completing various side quests. The main gameplay mechanic is, of course, your trusty camera. It's got the basic functionalities and a simple zoom, but other than that, there's nothing that complicates the photo taking process. No scoring on your photos, or the need to focus on the target too much. And it works perfectly. Each level has some returning quests, like the Photo Challenger Guild or the detective looking for a suspicious figure, but for the most part, the worlds are full of unique situations, some of which require you to think a little bit more than others. One quest could be sending me to the bottom of the ocean in search of a captain's lost hat. Another, I was hired as a reporter in the city to get the latest scoop on a new fashion show. Each quest had so much charm to it, and honestly, it was so hard to put down. There are also a couple of photo galleries to fill up. One being your main gallery, where you're free to take any picture you want and it'll be saved there. But you can also take pictures of certain creatures to go into your compendium. This was a great way to make me revisit levels to make sure I didn't miss any. Sometimes after doing a quest for certain people, you can also take a special photo of them that will reward you with an achievement and a special shiny photo of them. Now initially, when I was looking at the visual style of TOEM, I thought I'd miss having color in a game that's main mechanic is to take pictures. But with a mix of 2D and 3D visuals and a stylized take on a black and white palette, it really elevates the game's visuals and makes everything blend together really, really well. Sound is also not to be brushed aside here too. Everything in the game treats sound just as well as visuals. Early on in the game, I equipped a wet sock and could hear it squelch as I ran around. Even the little clicks of the camera or animals running around just had the perfect audio design. There's also a surprising amount of customization to be had when it comes to outfits and pieces of clothing you can unlock. Some of them are required to complete quests like the diving helmet or sunglasses that allow you to see ghosts, but most of the time they're there as just something you can wear for fun. Now, I wasn't expecting the game to make me laugh as much as it did either. Some situations had me laughing in confusion or just grinning with how perfect it is. A later quest in the game had me help find a couple's son who was lost in the mountains, but the entire family are balloons, apart from their cats. Moments like these made me not want to miss anything the game had to offer. TOEM is an absolutely perfect time if you're looking to spend a few hours of your morning to experience its world and its wacky cast of characters, and I can honestly say I loved every minute of it. And that pretty much wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as it does help me out a lot, and if you want to see more videos surrounding indie games, then a subscription is the best way to do so. That's all from me. I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.